Are we good to go? I guess we are good to go. It's going. It's going. So I want to make this very quick. It's going to be a very quick live stream. Y'all might win something. I don't know. I've been out walking around doing all this stuff, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to go ahead and record this, and it's going to be available as a live stream. I will. I'm experimenting with some stuff. I want to first of all, try a live stream format since the Twisted Tea video thing. I've also been promising, turn on your notifications so that when I go live, you'll be able to win something. So yes, someone will be winning something here today. I just haven't thought about how they're going to win it. And also, this is just an 18-second clip. Yes, this is live. This is just an 18-second clip that amassed 1 million views in less than 1 hour. In like 56 minutes, this clip has amassed 1 million views on Twitter and TikTok. So because it's so long, because it's not long, I didn't think that it would warrant, the editing and all of that. And I wanted to kind of experiment here to see like how this live format would work with you all. Also, I had been tweeting earlier about my feelings, and I said I wasn't going to do like a whole video about the Capitol raiding that happened this week because that stuff was just crazy. So instead, like, this will probably be the only video that I do that has to do with the Capitol raiding and all of that. And thank you. Yes, hit that like button. And hello, Sheila. And hello, Mr. Mikhail Rich Hippie. I think I said your names right. Sheila Walls, thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. The comments are appearing on the thing. So it is what it is. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video that is hitting the rounds right now in the last hour, and then we're going to talk about it. I'm going to give my feelings on just the total dynamic of what has happened. So let me do this. It's live, y'all. So like, it's really me this time. So
I love every single one of you, but this is what they do. They kick me off the plane. They call me a fucking terrorist, and they want to fucking ruin my life. I love every single one of them.
So now you see why I didn't want to make a whole video on this, because it's only 18 seconds long. But if you didn't hear, basically what's going on is the people who, it says in the caption right here, the people who broke into the Capitol Wednesday are now learning that they are on a no-fly list pending the full investigation. They are not happy about this. So folks are showing up to the airport to go here, there, do this, that, and the third, and continue living their lives as if it's just completely normal that they raided the Capitol. And they're being told, no, like, you will not be flying. We have put your name on a list. You are a terrorist. You committed an act of treason, insurrection, and completely broke the law. And y'all were walking into the building, taking pictures and selfies, and picking up lecterns and sitting in Nancy Pelosi's seat, and putting the lives of all of our lawmakers, both Republican and Democrat and indifferent, in danger. They had to flee for their lives. You got some folks shot. A police officer died. Like, this was some real stuff, y'all. Okay, and I was trying to stay away from talking about it because we already have plenty of media that have covered this, and y'all don't need to hear me talk about this. But I had to say, I tweeted about it earlier. I saw another tweet. I don't remember what it was. I could probably search and find it. But I said, in my opinion, I remember the original tweet that someone said was like, how can we wrap our minds around what has happened this week in terms of these people going in there and not even hiding their identity? They could have used the pandemic as a way to like be an excuse to wear a mask so that they wouldn't be identified. But these people were so emboldened to do what they did last week that they went up in there, took pictures, did all sorts of illegal stuff, etc., etc. And they thought they would have no consequences. They thought that they were going to walk out of there and not have the police chase them down and put them on no-fly lists and all of this. So my answer to this is that it is a combination of catharsis and it is privilege. So catharsis and privilege. There are people who you know, after a big election, you know, all that energy that went behind it and all that hate and all this stuff, they felt a certain kind of way and they needed to, quote, get that out, right? They needed to get it out. But y'all, like, the privilege comes in when the way that you get it out is by threatening our elected officials and sending them fleeing for their lives while raiding a building that is like the cornerstone keystone of our nation. And this type of stuff, the reason why that's a privilege is because they have been taught over time that, and shown example time after time, that they're allowed to do this and get away with it and then walk away as if nothing happened. So what I'm talking about, remember a few years ago when like the Oregon people, like the state of Oregon, they whoever they were, they like held a federal building with guns and like had a standoff with the police for like days, or maybe it was days. And then there was another place in like Arizona or Texas where they did the same thing. Like they held a freeway hostage or something with long guns. And it's like, y'all really thought that because you saw example after example, that you would really come upon the nation's capital is going to be in the history books. Y'all, we witnessed history. We lived through history. We often talk about, oh, we the millennials lived through like an economic crash. We lived through 9/11. Those things were in the history. Those things are going to be in the history books too. But when you talk about government and world history and American history, this is going to be one of those things, like the Boston Tea Party, like one of those things. It's wild to me, and we lived through it. I was on a damn work call with my job, and I have a 2-monitor setup and then a work laptop. I'm sitting here trying to pay attention while CNN is over here playing an actual historical event unfolding in front of our eyes. People raiding. We don't know if folks are going to get killed. We don't know if they're going to set Washington, D.C. on fire. And I'm sitting here trying to just pretend like everything is fine. And so were other people on my team. We were texting on the side like, girl, do you see what's going on? What the hell? I'm over it. Let's look at some of these comments. Claim the almighty leader for a ride. Beep, beep. What did they think would happen next? Exactly. What did they think would happen next? Well, because of their privilege, they thought that they were just going to go back to living life. And the shade of it is I have friends in Memphis and in the South all over the place. They're like, I'm pretty sure I saw some people I know from around here up at that thing. Like work. Having shown your whole face, putting your muddy boots up on the Speaker of the House's desk, stealing her mail, talking about you're going to hang the Vice President of the United States, and then going back to life like it's normal with the full confidence that like you're going to be fine, but then going to the airport and being all surprised when this happens. So yeah, you know, it's a mess. I said I said that I was not going to be on here long. I'm reading some of the okay, because I had to maybe check. As someone who lives in front of the Capitol, I can only say that it was wild. Chow, tell us how wild it was, Dragon, because that's a mess. I wonder if their social medias have been canceled too. I believe they definitely will try again. That's a whole other thing, right? They're talking about like, I've been seeing like this back and forth between people and they're like, oh, it's not right that they banned Trump. It's like, well, most of the people they banned Trump from Twitter, and then they went ahead and banned Parler, the platform, which was basically the alternative Twitter, so that people like Donald Trump's followers and all of them could go over there and talk their little mess. And then like they have stripped that, like they have the Amazon servers that Parler is on decided, nah, y'all ain't gonna do that stuff over here. We're taking you off of our site. And then the Apple Store and the Google Store removed them. And so people are like, oh, it's Big Brother. Like, it's like they're infringing on our rights. They're taking away our free speech. They're taking away the president's free speech because they took him off of Twitter. Number one, Twitter is a free thing. It is not the government, and you can make videos. He's the president of the United States of America. All he has to do is go to the press, hold a press conference, and they'll be there to record what he has to say and then put it out in the world. But he thinks that he can just get on the internet and talk all types of stuff and then rile up people to do this kind of thing. Okay, what they did last week, and everybody be okay with that? Absolutely not. That's why these social media companies are taking the steps that they are to limit the ability for crazy fringe fanatic people to gather and do this. And yes, they do it in other places other than Parler, other than Gab. Notice that they had been taking down Gab right after that. Y'all probably don't even know what Gab is. The only reason I know about Gab is because I hate follow Christian Walker, and yes, I admit it on this stream, I do hate follow certain people. Okay, because Christian Walker is a walking, talking Muppet who looks crazy at 20 years old, talking this mess, doing all this stuff, and not knowing what the hell he's talking about, and looking like a damn fool too. I'll say it to his face. Get him on here, or get me on his platform so I can let him know about himself. Did you see the leader of the NYPD union was on Fox with a QAnon mug chow? They are. I didn't realize that. First of all, I didn't realize that I was getting blocked by the comments. So let me move the comment box over here or something. Can y'all even see the comment box? I'm not sure you can. I can see. Oop. I can see the comment box. It's popping up. So I moved it over to the left in case you can see it. It's probably not coming up on the YouTube feed. Whatever. I did not see that, but that's another thing. Like, they are low key here to do all this. Chow. It's a lot. Okay, we'll go back to talking about this in a second. Because we got 40 viewers, I want to do the giveaway. Remember that you have to have Cash App or Venmo or what's the third one? PayPal. Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal in order to win this money I'm giving away. So what was it? A $50 Amazon card. What are we giving away today? Another $50. I'll do a $50. I'll do $50, just $50 on one of the apps. But you have to have one of those three things, and we're going to give it away. I need to ask a trivia question. It's going to be simple as that. And whoever gets it first in my chat, okay, popping up on my chat, because I don't want y'all fighting. I don't want you to be like, well, I said it first. Whatever I see first is who is going to win the thing. So just, yes, the money eyes or whatever. Yes, y'all can win some money. But I had to think of a trivia question first. So updates on this. So be paying attention because it might spring up, and I see the viewers are going down. How y'all going to leave when we talking about giving away money? I don't know what it is. It gives the other people more of a chance to win. So there you go. So, is the sound all right on here? I didn't even notice that my thing was all the way down. Parler needs to be shut down. Absolutely. Love your show. We just start watching a couple of weeks ago. You do wonderful work, brother. Thank you. Some of these people, I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but some of these people, like one of the things, let me find the thing. I want to read it specifically. And I said he was a homosexual. This person told me on a YouTube comment. He said, "You act a little feminine, LOL, but you talk too much for real, for real. Secret to tell you, ... I'm gay." And then he said, "Ain't nothing wrong with it, but do you have to make it so damn obvious?" And then my caption was, "He must be one of them DL home of sexuals." Y'all, I just love the negative comments sometimes, but the thing that I really like is spending time with you on these live streams and seeing the comments and talking to y'all in real time, and then acknowledging you in the comments and throughout the week and all of this. But one of the things that I really, really like is seeing all of you all interact with each other. I've never seen, so I am still considered a small YouTuber. I am just now breaking 10,000. Thank you so much for those of you who just recently subscribed. I see you talking about how you're new in the chat. Thank you for recently subscribing. I never see on smaller YouTubers followings in the chats. I never see like so many comments being thumbs up because y'all are there for each other. You all will fight down the people that come and get out of order. And child, I love that because for most of my YouTube career, when I do stuff, I said when I do stay on it and I make things that are seen by a lot of people, whenever something of mine does go viral, it's usually in the context of like alt-right people coming in and shitting on me and like leaving hella comments, and then all of that stuff bleeding into other comments. There's a whole stretch from like 2017, basically anytime after 2016 until May of 2020. Any of those videos, if you look on there, one of my videos, right? About Maxine Waters. No, it was about when HBO was thinking, as Game of Thrones was coming to an end, they were thinking about doing a series called Confederate, where they were like, well, what would happen to the United States if the South had won the Civil War? And then, old girl, Reign of April, what's going on? My stream will end shortly. Why? Is the thing okay? Well, hold up. Look, y'all are seeing the thing over here and everything. Why is it over here? We don't want the stream to end. I got a notification from YouTube talking about your stream is going to end shortly if you don't blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Well, if it ends, then it ends. And then we will not. I'm having a blessed day. What was I saying now? Oh, yeah, I was talking about when, so in 2017, they were thinking, right? And then, so an alt-right person got a hold of my video where I was like, no, we don't want to see this. We don't want to see this stuff over and over again. We don't want to imagine what the South would be like, or the United States would be like, if the South had won the Civil War, blah, blah, blah. And it was hashtag no Confederate. So some account that was really big, has more than 100,000 subscribers, took my video and then downloaded it and then re-uploaded it and like paused it, kind of like how I do now with my commentary videos, and was trying to refute everything I was saying about black people and like why we don't want to see this, or why I don't want to see this, and why a lot of people don't want to see this type of thing. And that ultimately, that was harassment. Number one, it caused a lot of people to come to my channel and harass not only me on that video, but then on every other video. It was like my notifications were nonstop with hate, hate, hate. So I say all that to say that I appreciate you all in the chat. I appreciate you there being there for me as well as for each other when stuff is going down. If you don't pay attention to the comments of other people, pay attention to those comments of other people, because some people will try to come for people, but now less and less people are coming with the hate because they come to my videos and they see that all of y'all have each other's back and have my back. So I really appreciate that. I'm going to be giving away, like y'all are wondering, like someone said, I think it was Blood Honey in the chat. They were like, I love it when Blasian bribes us. And I'm like, first of all, it's not a bribe. It's appreciation, right? Because number one, like I said, I say this all the time on my videos. I already have a day job, and it's a very good paying day job. And I'm single, and I don't have any responsibilities to a spouse or kids or even a dog. Okay. So the money that I make is good enough to sustain me and whatever I need to do and whatever I want to buy. So if I get popular in my mouth on YouTube and I get a little bit of money, a little bit of cash change, a little bit of green or whatever for talking shit on YouTube, I'm giving that money back to the people who help propel me and get me up there. So it's y'all in the chat. That's why I do these giveaways. That's why I give away the Amazon gift card. That's why I'm about to give away $50 on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. If you answer the, it's a bribe of appreciation. Okay. A bribe of appreciation. Y'all are so funny to me. And it's more like a token of appreciation. We say that in the black community, a token of my appreciation to y'all. Get that bag. Indeed. I'm trying to get the bag. So the only time that I'm not going to like, not that I'm always I want to basically be the Blasian version of Mr. Beast, giving y'all, except instead of giving like random people in videos money, I would rather do it on like live streams and in the comments and to people who actually watch my stuff. Not saying that Mr. Beast doesn't do that, but he be giving away millions of dollars. That's crazy. And like, I looked up an ad about him, and the way that he does it is like, it's all the sponsorships, and he still lives in like St. Louis or wherever in the South that he lives, in a small house. He's not like a LA YouTuber, apparently. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all who follow Mr. Beast can do it. So finally, we're going to move on to updates for tomorrow, because a lot of you love the Mia Ponsetto stuff, the Soho Karen. Al Sharpton has announced that he is doing a press conference tomorrow at the same place that they had the press conference previously. So I will be there with my gear, up early in the morning, took a day off from work, got someone to cover me. And I'm going to be recording that press conference and then uploading it in its entirety. You see how I said entirety, the whole thing. And wait, what is this? Oh, yay! I'm shocked, and so is my husband. Okay, ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that on tomorrow. I was considering like live streaming it, but I wouldn't want to do that because I got on here on Sunday night to live stream. I don't want to do live stream 2 days in a row. Um, so yeah, I'm still trying to think. You know what? It's gonna be a really really easy question, and I'm gonna ask it in one. Y'all get ready, get to your little computers, get back on this tab, get ready to type in the thing. All right, the rules are, here's the question. Someone's about to win $50, but you have to have Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. I'm about to ask the question. I've got to make sure that the stream is smooth. It looks like it's running smooth. It's going to be something that most of y'all can if you follow this channel and if you watch any other video, then you will know what it is. So I'm looking for an okay so that y'all know that you're ready to, like say ready in the chat. And then we're going to ask the question. Say ready in the chat if you understand and I'm speaking consistently and all of this. I know that y'all are going back and forth. I don't know if you're fighting or what in there. But say okay in the chat so that I know that you all are ready to receive this opportunity to win $50 on the apps. Y'all are still going back and forth. Okay, someone said, who is that? Antonio Peoples said ready. All right, so that means that you all are hearing it. This is going to be very easy. Again, the rule is let me say it again, on my screen first. So you all might be seeing one thing, but I'm gonna, there's another one. All right, and the rule is also you have to have one of the 3 apps that I have mentioned like consistently 6 times on this stream. And it's a very easy question, so get your fingers ready. You ready? Here we go, $50. Here's the $50 question. As you know, I am Blasian FMA. What Asian am I mixed with? I'm going to sit here. I'm going to look for the answer. What Asian am I mixed with? And then we're going to see who types it in first. Someone said, gotta go. How are you going to leave in the middle of the contest? And I see that there's like a 1-minute delay, so that's cool. Whatever. As soon as I see the answer, you are the winner, but you have to have one of the things. And then we're going to go because this thing been going on for a while now. So I've provided the update. I'm going to start editing some stuff that I had been planning to do. I just wanted to get on here and talk about who was it? Blood Honey. Blood Honey. Actually, wait, on here, it was Antonio Peoples. Hold on here. No, it was Antonio Peoples on both. Sorry, Blood. Sorry, child. I thought that there was a discrepancy. Someone thought I was Korean. Look at that. Someone said Japanese. Philippine. Filipino. Yes. I saw answers before he said it. Yeah, wait, who? Yeah, first of all, Dragon, don't be in here. Someone said India. Don't be in here. You said Indian because you probably saw my video with the Indian subtitles. I like that. But on my screen, okay, I have to verify and corroborate it. And someone put Philippine. It was, in fact, Antonio Peoples. And then he even typed in "let's do this." So he must have had that typed out and was waiting for the question. I'm sorry, Blood. I announced it to Antonio spelled it wrong. Y'all are up here. You know what? It was fast. Yes, Robert Carroll, I saw that too. But I'm not reporting every little thing. I'm only reporting the big things, and I'm only reporting the things that I can have exclusive Antonio said, don't be mad, I spelled it wrong. All right, Antonio, put your Cash App in the chat right now so that we can transfer this money over to you, and then you can confirm that you got it. So first of all, you said my Cashable. I said Cash App, PayPal. Look, if you don't provide me with a username, then we're gonna go and give it to Blood Honey now. All right. So we answered before, asked the question, Psychic. I don't know how y'all did that, and I don't know how you knew what the question was going to be. I'm pretty sure like maybe the connection was really fast, but y'all were really fast. But I'm still tripping over Philippine. He said, Dragon said, "What, are we talking about the Bible now?" Like, y'all are so stupid to me. I love it. I'm so thankful for all of y'all that have been here and that and are new here. I'm still waiting for that username. Did he type it? Did Antonio Peoples type it in the thing? He said my cashable. Uh oh, things are freezing up now. Look, y'all messing up. We answered. Look, hold on. Here we go. Good job, Antonio. Whatever. So the shade is that y'all said give it to SD. Is SD here? Yeah, Matt. I can see some southern. Like the thing is, Filipino people can look at me and they'll be like, "Oh, I can see you have some Filipino in you," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like my face structure, they say, and I'm like, "Okay." So like growing up in the black community, all the time they were like, "Yeah, I can tell you're mixed with something," but then other people were like, are always like, "I can tell you're Latino, ain't you?" So I'm having problems with YouTube. Cash App is safe; it's fine. I prefer Cash App actually. Did Antonio ever give the thing? I can't see. Hey, Blasian and chat. Hey, yo, I'm having problems. I can see the chat in OBS, the client that is streaming, but the way I usually watch in YouTube Studio, it has crashed, and I don't know why. As a matter of fact, Google Chrome has crashed for some reason, so I need to restart it. But luckily, look, the Discord. If you want to be a part of the Discord, you can be in it. This is the place where we're always together. You can see Storm Fairy, Ice Cubes is in there, Cookie Monster is in there. These are people from the chat that are usually. Child, let me start up Google Chrome again. Restore Google Chrome because this thing is all over the place. Oh, hold on. Let's put the Twitter back over here. I don't know what y'all didn't seen on my thing. It says excellent collection. All right, here we go. We're back. He left. Antonio Peoples left? Hold on. Let me go back up. I need to see because if Antonio Peoples really left and did not type in his Cash App, let's do this, Filipino. I do not see anything from Antonio Peoples. Antonio was first. Don't be mad I spelled it wrong. LOL. And my cashable is Antonio. Are you really knew you won and then you just left? Sheila, I heard people are stealing from Cash App. Jasmine, Blood, Dragon. It's LaQuinn said he left the chat. Antonio said I sent it, but it's slow. Okay, you're still here, Antonio. You better put it back up. This is $50 that you won, rightfully so. While all these haters are trying to take it away from you, and they done sent a virus to my computer to crash my Google Chrome, so I couldn't see the comment. It was definitely JS Dragon who did it. I'm just gonna say that right now. He's the number one hater. He is so funny. Y'all said, look, LaQuinn talking about he lost. Y'all are worse than black people at Uno right now, just making up your own rules. Are you? What did Chris say? Are you there more of the? Wait, what? Are there more of these airport? I hope there are because it's hilarious. They are really hurt. Antonio, I'm giving you until 6:35 p.m. Okay, that's in 4 minutes. If you do not type in your Cash App, I'm gonna give it to Blood Honey. Oh, you better type in your. You think this is a joke? I'd be giving money away on here. I told you I have a job, and the money I've made $600 from YouTube off of Soho Karen, and all these other videos because of Google AdSense. I'll let you know. I posted it on my Instagram so that y'all can see how much money I made off of Google. For 1 million views in the past 28 days, I made $500. Okay, whatever. So I'm giving it away in $50 increments here, $50 increments there, because I'm blessed. And I'm trying to help people in COVID. And then I also have a series, a giveaway series that I am planning for Black History Month for Black-owned businesses. So, Dragon, you keep on saying give it to SD. Is the SD even here? I accidentally, so because we had given SD the money the last time, who said Uno? I said Uno. Give it to Blood Honey. Oh, there he is. Finally. Jesus. Okay, Antonio. So now confirm that you're about to get this money. Cash App. Give me a second, you all. Cash App 50. I almost typed in 500 pay. Cash App tag. $. Look, I'm like a boomer. Antonio 8990. 8990. Oh, there you are. Look at him. That's a nice picture. For ad note. You won the contest. Pay. Is it going to go through? Sent $50 will be deposited once Antonio completes the payment. Antonio, complete the payment and then type in the chat that you got it. I thank you all for being here. Now let me catch up on some of these comments. I learned from the last live stream that y'all don't appreciate it when I'm reading each and every single comment very slowly while y'all are having a whole ass conversation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you to you all who have liked the video already. It helps me get up in the algorithms. I don't care what you do with your life. I mean, I'm not telling you to hit the like button. I'm just saying I really appreciate those of you who do hit the like button so that it helps me, is he cute? Why don't you pull up his Cash App and see? And then maybe if he's single and he's dateable to you, then you could send him a little cash money too on the Cash App. And then maybe y'all could hook up. And then maybe I could be responsible for being a matchmaker and bringing two people together. And then you'll have a horrible divorce. And then you blame me and my live stream. Don't go to his Cash App. Never mind. I'm not trying to do all that. He sent it in the chat. Yes, he did. Label killer on IG Black owned business here. Okay. Go ahead and promote your stuff on here, Tony Fox, and everybody else who is a Black-owned business owner. YouTube should be paying you way more for your Tour Civilized content and topics. I guess you got to start drill rapping to get the right. Y'all are such a mess. I was talking to a really big YouTuber who is a friend of mine yesterday, and they got 1.6 million views in the past 28 days and made 4,000. I think they said 42K, but I think they meant $4,200, because if you're making $42,000 on YouTube with the same number of views that I basically got in the last 28 days, something is very wrong. But still, even $4,200 between 1 million and then 1.6 million. I mean, that's like almost double, like halfway there to double, right? But that don't add up. And I've been doing my research to see how to get like more money per view or whatever, but it's hard. Like, you got to do SEO, you got to do all this stuff. And so I'm just saying whatever little money, and I say little money, that I get from YouTube, I'm gonna give away in these giveaways and whatever and whatnot, because until I start getting like $1,000 a month, until I start making that kind of money or something, like where I can keep a little bit for myself as I'm doing this work, I'm just going to give it to y'all. That's fine. That is fine. All I ask is that you share the videos, that you turn on the notifications, that you hit the like buttons, that you drag racists in the comments, and that you drag people who come against me, and you help each other in the comments. Because we're doing what? We're trying to create a sense of community. That's what we're doing. And I've been on this platform for 12 going on 13 years. Okay. And I've always just wondered, like, what my this is funny. Like, I didn't want to get into this. I've already been going, but like the numbers are growing and people are coming and y'all keep on chatting. So, I mean, this is going to be a while. But I've always, like, as a YouTuber, I've always experimented and tried to do this and fit into this niche and like talk about this thing that I like. And then it wasn't until I started doing the thing, and this is probably going to go into another, like a standalone video on demand, but until I started doing the thing, like analyzing videos and like playing the thing and like talking about stuff as I see it, until I started doing that, I didn't really see like the type of success that I've seen in the past 6 months, right? And that's a testimony to, like, be yourself. Like, it's not that I wasn't being myself in all of that other content from the past 10 to 12 years, but like all my life, I had to fight when people would be like, ooh, Jonathan, you're a Cancer. That explains why you're so sensitive. That's why you analyze things too much. That's why you be doing too much. That's why you pay attention to things so much. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. And when I took that energy And I started applying it to things like videos and like looking at stuff. And people like have always, there's a lot of comments in like the Twisted Tea video. They're like, if it hadn't been for you pointing out that the candy and the gum stayed completely intact, I would have never known it. Or if it hadn't been for you talking about that doorbell going off, LOL, you are sending me, I'm dying laughing because you pointed out stuff that I didn't see. See, you recycle that energy that people have used against you all your life, and you put it into something like YouTube or something, then you will be fine. And that manifests itself in different ways for different people. For me, it manifested itself in analysis and looking at things. Analysis is my day job, as a matter of fact. But for other people, it's cooking. For other people, it's cars. They have YouTube channels for cars and cooking. They have YouTube channels for eating food. So like, it's cool. But the thing is, I've always been the type of person that I didn't want to only do this type of thing. Like, I'm always trying to do other things. So now that I'm getting more of an audience, now I do want to go back to doing, I mean, I'm always going to do analysis because obviously this is my bread and butter. It's not just Karens. It's like analysis of fights, analysis of situations. And someone even mentioned to me in a comment on one of my posts here in the community tab recently that I should do an analysis, like I should start doing Throwback Thursday analysis and like analyzing old clips, like things like really big, important things that had happened in the past. Hey, Hinata, we done gave the money away. I'm sorry, you're late, but it's all right. Better late than never. Welcome. Have a seat. Join the crowd. It depends on the category you're in, Chris. Yeah, you're right. And who y'all talk about my zodiac sign now? Cancerians see the BS immediately. Thank you. Thank you. Hold up. Let me say it again. Thank you. We be clocking the BS so fast. And then y'all be out here acting like, oh, y'all are just, you cancers are just too sensitive. Child, let me tell you something. So I've only been in 2 relationships. That's a good question, LaQuinn. Why don't I have more followers? But you know what? It's through you all in the community that I'm going to get there. 50K by the summer. Let's do it. Let's go. Share, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Anyway, so the two people that I have been, analysis of analysis, that would be funny. Hold on. Who is that? Rivers, Checkley Rivers. I'm about to get to that. So, the 2 people that I have been romantically involved with in my life. First of all, you see all of this and you think like, oh, someone, like I posted a picture of myself in a jockstrap on Instagram, which is still up on my Instagram. It's the first picture. And if you look in those comments, these hoes are trying to drag me. They're like, oh, you call yourself being conservative. And first of all, I don't say I'm conservative, but they're like, oh, you're so wholesome and blah, blah, blah. But then you post stuff like that and you try to drag the gay community and talking about this, that, and the other. But then you post stuff like this in your jockstrap with your butt halfway out and blah, 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 and no shirt. And I'm like, number one, I'm very sex positive, but also, I'm not very sexually active. Y'all know the trauma that I've been through. I've talked about it in another series of videos on my page. So the way that y'all think that like I just be out here effing this, that, and the third, no, it don't work like that for me. I am. So the point of me even mentioning that was to talk about the 2 signs, zodiac signs, that I have been with in my life. Can y'all guess? These hoes, yeah, Syrians are sweet and sexy. All my life I've been called, quote, cute, and that's annoying. I mean, I like to be called cute or whatever, but cute is like puppy dog stuff. I want to be fuckable. I want to be hot. I want to be sexy. But you know what? It's what we have to deal with, I guess. And that drives my dysphoria and my dysphoria about body image and all this, but that's a whole other video. That's a whole other thing. So, are y'all going to get, I'm just going to tell you, I've been as a Cancer. Hold up. I want to pull up. Okay. Well, I want to tell you first. So I've been with a Virgo and I've been with an Aries. Child, when I tell you that shit was crazy, when I tell you that those situationships, because I refuse to acknowledge them as relationships in hindsight, at the time, they were just so much stress. And let me tell y'all something. I don't know how old y'all are. I'm 36. I've been through some stuff. And I know what I don't want. And I would rather sit here pushing 40 and not be in a relationship and be happy with that than to go through any of that shit that I went through with either of those two people, and love those two people dearly and still talk to one of them to this day. And another one I had been talking to up to last year until he pulled some stuff talking about he didn't care about what I'm going through, regarding, my, stuff that I go through with like racial issues and stuff like that. And this was before, I don't want to talk about that, but it was before like George Floyd, but also with the constant stuff that's been happening to black people. He was basically on some, I'm too busy worrying about the black community to be concerned with like the Asian community. I was like, okay, first of all, we were in a situationship for 8 whole years, or like 5 years. What was it, 2009 to 2014? That stuff seems like it was a long time. It was only 5-6 years. He's the reason I moved to New York. I actually chased a boy moving to New York with also, the idea that New York is a big place. I've always wanted to live, but like it wasn't until he did it that I did it the next year. But we'll do a story time on that at another time. What was I talking about? See, I done got on a whole rant. So it was a Virgo and an Aries. Now the Aries was just that chaotic energy. And I don't know anything about the people. Okay, I don't know about the signs and all of this. So I don't know what the interactions are like. I just know that Aries is fire. Is Aries fire? And is Aries fire? And then Cancer is water, so that's gonna make, I guess that makes a whole bunch of mess. And then Cancer is water and Virgo is earth, and you would have thought that that would have been a perfect pairing. But I realized in hindsight and learning what I learned about that person after the fact, like within the past year and them disclosing certain things, I've learned that like I was giving too much of my water to that person, and they were sucking it up like a barren desert. I don't say that with ill intention. I just say that in understanding that I don't need to communicate with that person in that way. Also, did Antonio ever confirm that they got the money? My sign is money. Okay, LaQuinn. The Aries was a maniac. Are y'all talking about some other Aries? Or do you know who I'm talking about? The Virgo, a perfectionist and a sweetheart. Oh, Aries is probably talking about their own thing. How heartless. Wow. Hi, I'm a newbie. I really enjoy your videos and humor. Thank you, J.A. Scott. Thank you for that. Make sure to like the video and share it with your friends and all of that. And I know. And Now I'm a Cancer with another Cancer. So hold on. I can't imagine being in a relationship with another Cancer. Like, it's like, I said it in another video. I think I said it in my most recent vlog, like, because I was talking about being single and like my type or whatever. And I said something like, I don't really think that I would want to be into anime or like video games because like that's just too much for me. And people think like, you wouldn't want somebody that's like exactly like you. No, I don't. I'm not like the white gays out here who like when you look at a group of them, they all look like you won the game of solitaire on a Windows 98 computer where the cards going all over the place and it's the same card over. No, right? I want something different. And like when I look at the two people that I have been in a relationship with, one of them, like the Aries liked like superhero stuff and like sci-fi a little, but wasn't like super geeky into it like I am. And then the other one is like a writer and more like a very grounded and down to earth type, soulful type, into like that type of person. And they were great situationships. I almost said the R word. That was country as hell. Did you hear? I said the R word, the R word. I almost said the R word. No, situationships that I was involved with. And that's that. Yes, Antonio got the money. Thank you, Blood Honey. And thank you for delivering the message, Blood Honey. I know that it's hard to lose, but be faithful, I'm talking about young. I think Blood Honey is one of the people up there with me. Anyway, so your mother is a Cancer, Dragon. I don't know. I mean, y'all know. Oh, this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna pull up the chart so that you all could learn more about me, and then we're gonna get off of here because I said I need to cook dinner. What is that app called? What is that app called? The one that has the really good birth charts. What is it called, y'all? Lone Star? No, not Lone Star. Core Star? It's on. I have the thing on here. Hold on. Let me see. It's under the social app. Here it is. CoStar. CoStar. All right. CoStar. Let's pull this up. CoStar. Wait, where did it go? Hyper personalized real time horoscopes. Download, download. No, 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 no. Can't I do it? My natal chart. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I don't want y'all to see my email, but I think they sent my thing. I'll just read it to y'all on here. How about that? I would have to log in. Am I logged in? Oh, the last time I tried to log in, it like just didn't go through. I think the app is dead or something. It just says fetching data. We could do it on another app too. Pattern is a great astrology app too. Nebula is better. Is he still in New York? I am still in New York. I'm finna eat dinner. I'm finna cook some dinner in my air fryer. I went to Keita. Oh, here we are. Try long. Oh, they got me. Okay, here we go. I already got it up here. So me. I'm okay. Here we go, you all. So I am. So the circle with the dot in the middle is Cancer. So Sun, I guess, is Cancer. The up arrow, I guess, my rising is Gemini. And then my moon is Taurus. Let me repeat it again. Sun, Cancer, rising, Gemini, moon, Taurus. Okay. And let's see what this means about me. Hold on. Doesn't it tell you? Are you ready to all updates? Where's the actual chart? They're just showing me like my friends who are where is the part? There used to be a part. Here's the chart, maybe. Why is my... Okay, it says signs. Gemini ascendant. Cancer, Sun, Mercury. Libra in Pluto, Scorpio, Mars, Saturn. Sagittarius, Uranus, Neptune, Capricorn, Jupiter, Taurus, Moon. So then it says Sun in... Hold on. Cancers kill people? What the heck? No, we don't. Do we? Is there like a study that says that the biggest serial killers are cancers or something? Please no. Sun in Cancer. The sun determines your ego, identity, and role in life. It's the core of who you are and the sign you're most likely to already know. Your sun is in Cancer, meaning that you are fundamentally sensitive, nurturing, and gentle. It is me. And like, I am a mother to so many people out there, and I'm always nurturing to people. So yes, I agree with that. Your emotions may seem like a burden to you. I don't think so. I think that the fact that people try to use my emotions against me is a burden to me. No, I guess so, because like I am the type of person that I can't hide the emotion on my face. And so it is a burden because then people make a lot of assumptions about how I feel, and they're able to clock me. So yes, I guess I could buy that. You're deeply committed to your relationship and being, when I thought I wasn't, it's true, and being good to the people you care about. I care about my viewers and my subscribers, and I like to be good to y'all. So there you go. Someone said, what did you say? Jodi Arias, who I don't know who that is, and OJ Simpson are Cancer. Okay, girl. What I said, you're deeply committed. Okay, yes. Care about. You have trouble with self-discipline. Why did you have to read me like that? I am a procrastinator. It is true. In your first house, meaning you feel the need to distinguish yourselves. It's in your first house. Oh, so my sun in Cancer is in my first house. It's in your first house, meaning you feel the need to distinguish yourself from others through yourself and self-image. And because it's your first house, your sun in Cancer is hyper present in your personality. I mean, that seems like it aligns with a YouTuber, like a person who wants to be a digital personality, like a social influencer, I guess. I'm just like, even if I rise as a social media influencer, I would still want to keep it real. Like, you know, like who I am now. I don't want to be like, hey guys, it's my new video and blah, 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 blah. Like, I want to keep it real. My moon is in Taurus. The moon rules your emotions, mood, and feelings. This is likely the sign you most think of yourself as, since it reflects your personality when you're alone or deeply comfortable. So I know nothing about Tauruses, so I wouldn't know. Your moon is in Taurus, meaning your emotional self is very romantic and sentimental, which is the truth. One thing about me is like in work life or like in professional life or at school, people always saw me as like by the books, rule keeper, stern face, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then like in my situationships, people like if you get to be in that personal space with me, I am like very loving and like it's night and day. People have said like it's just different. Um, you're deeply loyal to the people you care about, which was something from the sun as well. Yes. Um, and try hard to maintain security and stability within those relationships. Yes. You often feel powerless to fix messy situations. That's not true. And that's why I don't identify with Moon and Taurus in this capacity, because I will try to fix a messy situation. But your way of thinking through those things is sensible and practical. Okay. Yes, exactly. In your 11th house, I don't even know what that means, meaning you find security and it's in your 11th house, meaning you find security and safety through your friendships, social life, and social status. Bam. I don't know how y'all be knowing this stuff so well. That is crazy to me. Let's see what you all said. Moon is in Taurus too. Oh, truth, your moon is in Taurus as well. Cool. Eris says, wow. Y'all are talking about Seattle. That's great. LaQuinn, watching the rise of white supremacy and fascism fucks with one sleep pattern. True. That's why you have to exercise self-care. That's why some days I just don't watch the news, and then I'd be getting breaking stories late, and then I don't make a YouTube video about it, because you have to really still exercise self-care, even as someone that is trying to cover XYZ ABC. And so that's another thing why I'm grateful for y'all. It's like so a lot of y'all will send me messages on Instagram or like at me on Twitter and let me know like, hey, this is going on. Maybe you want to make a video on it. Maybe not. It's your life. Do what you want. And then I'll like be like, shoot, this is a really good scoop. And then I'll make the video. And I've gotten like a lot of the Twisted Tea video was one of those. And I think Soho Karen was one of those videos. And then from there, I get to choose how much I want to cover. Soho Karen happened in New York. So anytime there's something big going on, including this press conference, I'll be there. Like I can then follow up. The thing is, I don't want to only make my life on those two videos, right? I want to move on. I want to continue talking about things. So again, I am thankful for the people that are like, no, make other content, do this, do that, make old throwback videos, talk about this thing, move on to something new. We enjoy things other than Karen. Yes. Thank you. So yeah. Ascendant in Gemini. Now the Gemini I know is like the double personality or something. And I have that too. Your ascendant is the mask you present to people. It can be seen in your personal style and how you come off to people when you first meet. Some say it becomes less relevant as you get older. It changes every 2 hours. What? So if it doesn't make sense, text your mom to confirm your birth time. Your ascendant is in Gemini, meaning you come across as quick-witted, chatty, eclectic, and fun, though somewhat inconsistent. This damn app is reading the fuck out of me. Out of me. Why is this thing just dragging me? How? And like, how did, like, people are like, oh, I don't take Zodiac seriously. And like, oh no, it's not real. And it's just fun. How the hell is this so accurate though? Sometime. And yes, I believe that Geminis are evil too. So it means that I have a little evil in me. But how is it so accurate? It's literally talking about my social, like me being a social media person. In conversations, you seem probing and curious. Yes, I always ask questions to find out things. I always wonder how they come up with this astrology meanings. It is real. So Yamaleth, it's real. I guess it's based on something real, like throughout the ages, and that's why it has, continued to thrive in the way that it is. It has. So, I mean, it's wild. Reach one, teach one. It must be a Gemini because they said we aren't evil. Okay. Mercury in Cancer. Mercury determines how you communicate, talk, think, and process information. It also indicates how you learn. It is the mind's planet. Your Mercury is in Cancer, meaning your intellect is emotional and empathetic. Unless, see, you can't, here's my thing. The way that I write off astrology is like, I'm like, you could just say general stuff about anybody and like it applies because we're all humans. But like the fact that like you can't say that to everybody and it mean a thing. And so the fact that I put in my birth location, my time, and my birth date, and then y'all read my life like this, it just doesn't make sense to me. Intuition and a skill for diplomacy. Yes, I'm always the one trying to be in the middle, being like, okay, let's hear your story, and your story, and then what is the truth? But you may instead favor volatility and irrationality because I'm a messy bitch. I can't. This thing is so on. I do be messy. I will pretend to be like, no, I won't pretend. I will be diplomatic, but like if some stuff is going to pop off in the comments or like if there's a pot to be stirred, sighing is a favored mode of communicate. Child. Are they talking about like, yes, it is. It is in your first house, meaning you are curious about and inclined to analyze yourself and self-image. And because it's your first house, your Mercury in Cancer is hyper present in your personality. That gif of Beyonce, God is real. This is real. Here we go. I think this is the one about love. Venus in Cancer. Let me hold on before we go on to the next one. Let's get some. Yeah, Geminis are evil. We are not evil. Yeah, my sis is Gemini. The two-faced thing is spot on. Can you adopt me? Yes, LaQuinn, I can. We ain't gonna. I don't know. Do I get like a check from the government? Astrology we use today is based on Babylonian system. Okay. It's just relatable and sometimes becomes self-fulfilling prophecy. It's a simple psychology. True, I guess. But it seems like to apply to so many people, and the variables are so diverse, right? The variables are so all over the place. Like so many different variables: time, location, and date. And then the fact that like there are multiple signs within signs and they're all accurate, it's just weird to me. Are you emotional and cry? That's what Cancers are known for. People say I cry, but I when I was younger, I cried. I like got annoyed and I would cry. Like it wouldn't be like cry sad. It was like cry because I was angry because they just didn't understand me. We're talking about when I was like 12 years old, 9 years old. Well, y'all are talking to each other. Cool. Is it frozen? He's buffering, frozen, buffering. It's working. Oh no, hopefully you can leave there soon. Stay safe. Oh, hopefully everything's okay. You could I have a disability. I'm 29, able to cook and clean. I hope everything's all right. I didn't see it. I'm trying to scroll through and look. Okay, anyway. Okay, here's the one about love. Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer. Venus determines how and what you love. It indicates how you express affection and right? Because the press conference will be at 11. I will be right next to CNN and CBS and NBC and all of them. If a press conference is open to anybody, right? That calls themselves the media. And if I call myself the media, I can be right there next to all the cameras. You go in there, you set up and you wait. And then when they come out, you start recording. So I need to make sure I get me a good space, get over there, and do all that. I appreciate all these comments, you all. We had a good chat tonight. And I'm glad that we were able to give Antonio that money after he finally did the thing. Say bye-bye in the comments and all that stuff. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share videos. One thing is look through old videos because I have them up there. They're really fun to look at too. And I appreciate this very successful live stream. All right, you all, I'm about to go away and cook some of my meat that I bought at H Mart and work on creating some videos for you all to watch. So until the next time, I will say, how am I going to sign off here? Oh, and another thing before I go, I'm sorry. Make more lives. I certainly will. I'll try to do it at least once a week. We'll see. We need to come up with a team name. I say that this is a cult. I don't like that. It's, so let's come up with a team name. Maybe we'll do have a contest where we come up with the best team name, meaning like what I call y'all, the subscribers, the commenters, the people that are here the most. How like, what's a good example of that? You know how influencers have names for their subscribers and commenters. So maybe we'll do a thing where like you come up with one that's really good. And thank you. Who was that? Kate Mare's dad. Kate Mare's dad. I'm happy that you love my videos. So we'll do a contest. I'll announce it later. We'll come up with a contest where like, you come up with a team name for our subscribers, for our commenters, for the people loyal to this channel. Selena, maybe we're all analysts. Little Monsters, that's Gaga. Come on now. I'm hungry. I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm going away now. My groceries are still on the counter. I didn't even put them on. I had this whole hour-long live stream. Okay, you all. I'm out.